Peace and blessings, love and light, and Happy New Year, everybody. It is officially January 1st, 2022. And today I just want to take the time to, just do a few personal reflections, going into this new year and, with my journey so far. Now, I have been on my wellness journey since September 6th of 2021. And since then, as you all know, I've lost 40 pounds. And, it's been a mindset change, it's been a physical change. There have been a lot of things that I've done to try to get to this point and to continue in this vein because I'm nowhere near finished yet. I have a goal of getting to 180 pounds. I'm currently at 196 pounds, so I'm excited about the journey so far. Uh, some of the things that I've learned along the way is definitely, consistency. Consistency has been something that, uh, you know, it has to be a part of your life. If you're talking about making a lifestyle change, there has to be that level of consistency. There has to be that willpower. Okay, there are many days when I want to dive into a bag of Doritos. I want to dive into Cheetos. I am a big candy eater. I used to be a big candy eater, and there were a lot of things that I had to say no to because I wanted to say yes to my health. And it was important that I kept saying yes to my health and no to those things that were only going to bring me temporary pleasure. So it was a process. And that's the one thing that I want people to understand as well. It's a process, and there are those who will fall off and those who will continue to persevere. I'm one of those kind of people where I get stuck sometimes. I really get stuck. When I put my mind to doing something and I say I'm going to do it, I do it. And that goes either way. I can go all the way to the right or all the way to the left. It just really depends on mindset and where I am in my life and what station I'm in my life. And I took on this journey at just the right time. And I really wanted to be transparent about it because I wanted people to see that, we're all human and we all have different goals that we set and setbacks. And there were days when the scale didn't move at all. There were days when I was like, I'm doing everything right and it's still not working. But I have a wonderful support system. I have people that I can call and ask questions to. I've been doing a lot of research and studying on my own so that I'm well versed on the things that are happening in and around my body and with me and with my mindset and ways of thinking. One thing that I'm still working on is the body image part because yes, I can see the changes in my face. Yes, I can see the changes in my body. And then when I look at pictures, I'm saying, okay, well, I can't quite get that angle so people can see that I've lost some weight in my waist and all these other things. And I want to continue to just focus on the journey itself and not get so caught up in worrying about how it looks to someone else. I've got to do, what's best for me. I've got to do what's going to keep me motivated. And that's what I'm focusing on and that's what I'm going to continue to focus on going into this new year. I hope to be a certified health and wellness coach very soon and to be able to help others, along the way. So I'm excited about the journey. I'm excited about what's to come. But I'm going to be consistent and steadfast in doing that. And I'm going to be consistent in bringing these videos to you all just so that I can shine a light on the things that are happening with me with regards to this journey and some of the things that may come up that, we can talk about. It's all about creating platforms that we can have a conversation about our wellness and about our personal journeys and what we can do. And I thank those who participated yesterday in that right now challenge that I put out there. What were some things that they were willing to do right now? I saw some people send me their a screenshot of their memberships to health clubs, and some people sent me pictures of them removing items out of their cabinets that were unhealthy, and people who had were drinking water And those were good to see. It's a starting point. It's putting one foot in front of the other. And if we're not willing to do that, or we're not prepared to do that, then we're not going to take on the task of starting our wellness journey effectively. We have to be willing to do it. Just like you said, we can't lead the horse to water and make him drink. You know, we can show you, we can tell you, and it's going to finally be your personal decision as to when you're going to start, because that will determine your consistency. That will determine whether you will stay the course. I don't want anybody to do it just for me. I don't want you to do it because, wow, she'd be proud of me. I want you to do it for you. Remember, identify your why. Why are you doing this? What is the purpose? What is the end result that you expect from this? I expect a lifetime of longevity. I expect to be around to see my grandbaby graduate from college and have children, and her children have children. I plan to be here. And so with that, that's what drives me. That's what motivates me. Seeing some of my friends who have passed in these last couple of months, people who have been near and dear to me, passing far too soon in their early 50s, late 50s, has really, had an effect on me, and made me push even more to do the things that I need to do to be here for my family, for my friends, for those who mean something to me. You know, I feel that I'm here for a reason, and I'm not going to do anything to shorten what God has for me and what He has in store for me and what He has for me to share with others. So, with that, think about your why. Think about why you want this journey. Think about how it's going to affect your quality of life and who's holding you accountable and how you're going to go about holding yourself accountable and how you think about weight loss and body image and all these other things and food. What is your relationship with food? Is it your only source of comfort? Is it something that's your go-to when you're in any type of stress or any type of situation that whether it be a happy or a sad situation? How do you define what food is and what it means to you? So there are a lot of questions, there are a lot of things to consider when you talk about this wellness journey. And that's just the physical aspect. There is a mental aspect and a spiritual aspect that goes right along with it. So it's a lot to think about. Write some of those things down and start working on that wellness journey today, right now. Grab a pen, grab a paper, and start writing those things down so that way you're putting the gears in motion, you know, to really take care of you. And with that, I will leave you those thoughts to think about, leave you those, little nuggets, those little questions, and I'll just continue to answer them as best I can. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful New Year's Day, and I will see you the next time.